There are thousands of musicians out there also trying to reach the same level as you. I mean, what advice would you give to those who are also trying to grow musically?
That's a really great question. So I think my two main takeaways are become as educated as you can and be loving. So let me expand on each of those a little bit regarding becoming as educated as possible, which I think really goes along with being as dedicated as possible. Because I think it's really important to learn as much as possible about the thing that you want to dedicate your life to. So they kind of go hand in hand there for me. And I don't just mean learn classical music. I mean learn how to produce all kinds of music, rock, hip hop, jazz, and pretty much every other genre you possibly can. And to that end, though, having a classical theory background is very helpful, since music theory is that process by which one can dissect and ingest the essence of a musical genre. And then through that knowledge, not only can you start to compose in those genres, more importantly, particularly for film and television scoring, when people like the director or the producer ask you for revisions to a score, you can actually make those changes because you understand at a more granular level what's going on musically. So I really think becoming a professional is as much about hard work and relationships as it is about professional training. Whatever that may be, it's not necessarily just going to conservatory. It could equally be becoming autodidactic, watching countless hours of YouTube tutorials. But whatever methodology it is, it's just to study as much as you can about your craft. And to speak to the advice about being loving, I think it's probably good advice in any industry, but I mention it here because it's even more important to me than the music I'm writing. What I mean is I make music to help other people on their projects. And so I really need to care about them and care about what they're doing. And not only that, from a professional standpoint, music industry or otherwise, treating others lovingly is just good for you, for your heart, and the likeliness, I suppose, that they would want to work with you again. And it's really easy to forget this rule when people are making you do revisions or they're muting your music or cutting it. But if you do come at the experience, the job, if you will, from a place of love, then the process becomes a whole lot more fun and a whole lot more meaningful.
I agree with you 100% on that one. So now I want to talk a bit